This is a video on qualifier words, which do nothing. They add nothing to the conversation, they evade the point, and in reality, they muddle your point. And I'm not here to talk about this because I'm a grammar nut. I'm here to talk about this because I want to enhance everyday conversation. And these are things that I have witnessed at an alarming rate since I was young. And people can take more pauses, people can slow down. I do think that instant gratification uh, from devices, from high tech, has made this regular because people are scatterbrained. They've got a million things going here and there, and these qualifier words have become a problem. Okay, so there was a child I grew up with. A child I grew up with who routinely threw in 3 to 4 likes in every one of his sentences. And I'm sure you've all grown up with one of these people or know one of these people who may say something along the lines of, well, I went to the beach with like my mom and my dad, and we brought our dog, and like he was like a little bit ill, so we had to go to like the vet, and we didn't know any vet around there, and he was really really sick, and like so. Cut to the point. You went to the beach. Your dog was ill, and you went to a vet in the area. It's simple. Sort your thoughts out before you speak. And I know the cadence, the speed of life, however you want to phrase it, sometimes throws these words in. But think about it. What does the word really ever add to any conversation? That this one specifically, I'll focus on. I'll focus on first. I'm surprised I didn't add like to this, but you understand. So really, I'm really impressed. I'm really excited. No, you're excited. You're impressed. You don't need to throw that word in. It reminds me of how people will just will throw the word planet in for no reason. Oh, it's the greatest thing on the planet. You don't need to say planet. You can just say it's the most wonderful thing. I really enjoy it. There you go. I enjoy it. See, everybody is guilty of this. And I'm not saying that you have to be perfect. There's no way you're going to be perfect. You're not. But you're going to enhance your conversations. You're going to better your ideas, your flow of thought, if you can focus on eliminating these words from your vocabulary. And something else you're going to notice is people will listen to you better. If you are constantly throwing these words in, take it from experience. When you've met this person, you naturally are going to look around. They're waffling, looking for their point, and it evades them because they're using these words. They didn't have a point, or their point was dicey to begin with. So really is one, very is another, that don't do anything. Now, just and like, they do something. Just and like are actually, they can be useful. If someone says, "Hey, do you need a coat and a scarf?" And then you say, "Oh, I just need a scarf." That one, obviously in that case is necessary. It works fine. But what I find just as a sentence defeater, because um, there's a myriad of cases where this word is used to start a sentence, and it lightens the weight of your sentence. It takes away, because it makes you seem like a mouse. Oh, I'm just tired. I'm just it is this withdrawn thing. So don't add it to your sentence. It takes away from your your flow. It really does. There you go. Another one. I am guilty of this too, and I need to work on it. And I'm pointing this out because it's a societal issue. I see it every day, mostly with the younger folk. A lot of older folks have figured this out, and that's why they're more pleasant to listen to, because they know these words do nothing. And then the last two I have here kind of sort of go along with like, which I forgot to put down, where it is the most obvious waffling. You're not completely committed to a thought. I kind of feel this way. I kind of like it. I sort of don't know. It's all about evading what you want to say. And that's what we're trying to get at, is saying what you mean. And all of these words, they take away from your pacing. They take away from what you have to say, and they'll only inhibit you getting your message across. So, short video, want to address this, and as you can see in this Peanut cartoon, they're listening to adults in school, and yeah, listening to adults in school, it inevitably will sound like wah 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 wah, but this kind of language contributes to that. People will tune out if you use these words every sentence, every other sentence, and it shows a lack of critical thought. So, going forward, try in your try earnestly to not use these words. It will take practice, and occasionally it's hard to avoid. You probably will use these words, but you and I know that they do not add anything to they don't contribute to the sentence. They don't contribute to a thought. And frankly, if some now I'm going back to it. I feel if you're using really or very, it almost turns people off, because let's say you have an event and you're excited. I'm really, 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 really excited. That does nothing. It's fluff. It's fluff. It's gonna tune me out. Next time you communicate with me, I'm gonna be weary of you saying that, and I'm still gonna listen to you, but I'm going to be leery of that, and I might not listen as intently. You're shooting yourself in the foot, and focus on your syntax, focus on your diction. Make sure that you know what you want to say before you say it, and you'll feel better, and you'll get your message across, and everybody will be the better for it. It's all about flow of consciousness, of thoughts. That is how we better each other and better ourselves. Okay, signing out.